Hello, what's up guys? Surprise, surprise, it's a YouTube recording. I just spontaneously decided to record a video because a lot of people are curious about Dominic right now. He is the newest hot monster of the meta, and it's easy to see why. I'm gonna briefly go over his skill sets. He awakens into a crit rate leader, which is actually not very needed. It's not that good for him. The main reasoning being that he does so much damage with his passive. So he does an additional hit at the end according to 300% of his attack power. So I feel like building crit on Dominic is pretty unnecessary. And yeah, other than that, his skill 2, it hits so many times. Branding, it basically hits 4 times, and then the 5th hit on top of that from the passive. Skill 1, it does 2 hits, and then of course the 3rd hit from the passive. It's really nice. He's got some debuffs on every skill, and I also really like the fact that he's able to absorb attack bar or vamp life so that you can build him on violent if needed. So as you guys saw maybe previously in my beginning of the video, this is my current build for Dominic. I've pushed speed, attack on violent runes, will offset because he is not very fast, and more often than not he's going to get controlled down. I've mainly just focused on making him overall tanky, and of course I think artifacts are going to be especially important on Dominic. He's been shoved to have as much additional damage attack as possible. This artifact is there for efficiency, and this artifact is just really good overall. I think you would want your Dominic to look like this, except less defense for more HP, and if you can get more accuracy, then I think that's good as well. We are most likely not going to die simply because of how tanky we are, and then we'll just be able to put up immunity with Totem. That would be the safer play because you never know when Antares is going to go. Or we could attack buff just to see big multipliers, but nah. Pretty sure he's going to try to stun me with Diana or Antares cutting in. Wusa going for the shield there. That's a no-brainer play to be expected. Diana's just going to transfer back and skill 1 Dominic. Okay, well, it seemed like he might do that. I don't know why he did that, to be honest. All we have to do is kill this Antares and we win. Usually I would go for Diana, but you look at that. Now we're having fun, aren't we? Now we're having a lot of fun. You guys see that damage? Crazy damage. Alright, we've seen enough of that. We beat this guy. Let's go on to the next guy. So finally, I can start showing you guys some of the points why Dominic is good. Because that passive, we're relying on it for as the main damage source, which is why we gave him only attack stats. And it ignores elements. He kills fire pretty easily. Before that match, I've had multiple frustrating matches of people just tryharding, spamming a bunch of broken stuff, and then proccing on me to kill Dominic no matter how hard I try to save him. So I'm a little bit agitated right now, not gonna lie. But I will just edit those parts out so you guys don't need to deal with that frustration. Basically, Dominic is a unit where if he gets outsped, it's a little bit tricky to make him work. To be honest, I think you could make him a little bit tankier, more HP, and drop the attack a little bit, just so that you make sure he gets off. I'm going to do Nana here, and I'm going to bring Diana, and we'll just ban the Antares. I thought about doing Savannah, but then my team, I wasn't too excited about the team comp that I was going to have if I do that. So I ended up going for Diana instead. At this point, I would like some form of sustain, perhaps. I just want to make sure this Dominic is topped off for the whole entire match. Let's go Lima again, because Lima's so good. I'll ban Cardinal, because that's the one thing that really makes Dominic struggle to do his stuff. And once again, we have a pretty solid match here. That kinky pick by him was not very logical because it doesn't do anything into Dominic. Dominic will straight up ignore Kinky's passive, just do crazy amounts of damage because he doesn't rely on crit. Now we're gonna see the Molong Yeonhong combo come through. Yeonhong's gonna start off with skill 2, giving his team attack bar if he lands the strip. He's going for Nana instead, surprisingly. He may be able to kill Nana here twice. Fortunately, that Kinky was too slow. So let's grab ourselves the attack buff. And how we have to approach this now is we have to kill Molong, because I think that's the only thing we can realistically kill at this point. If he does skill 2 here, I think he's going to do skill 1 though. Makes sense. So now that Diana goes, you know what, let me just show you guys how OP Dominic's damage is. Killing Molong is the safest play because it's guaranteed. But if I just strip this shield and I can get branding on, this is literally going to just kill it. Watch. Boo boo boo. Bam! 22k. Attack buff is too good. You can tell he's like, what is that damage with this emotes? What a crazy unit. And then now, you know what? Man, people are not letting me see Dominic's damage. To be honest, I understand why he quit, because it was pretty hard for him to win that one at that point. Okay, well, this guy has been making some misplays and he's letting my team have a chance to win this. I've already said to myself that this is probably not going to be a YouTube video, because this guy is playing a comp like this where I clearly can't showcase a unit if I'll never move a turn. But we managed to get a turn in because he misplayed. So now we can actually have a chance to kill. The thing is, this is gonna kill the light monkey. You know why? Because Dominic is OP. That thing does crazy amounts of damage. And now with light monkey gone, my team is definitely gonna be taking a lot more turns. Fortunately, Lima didn't get stunned, so now we cleanse everything. You guys see that? If I didn't kill light monkey there, I would have lost. And this is like one of the few units in the game where just by him taking a turn simply, it can one-shot a light monkey before he does all his crazy stuff. He did that even with glancing debuff on, because he doesn't need to crit. To summarize what I think of Dominic, I think he's a very solid unit in the meta right now. One of the strongest wind nukers now. I personally felt like this build might be a little bit too squishy, so I would consider putting in an HP slot 4 over a attack, because he does so much damage anyways with this. Sometimes it may even be overkill. You don't need this much damage. And the only time you're really going to struggle to make Dominic work is if the opponent outspeeds you and CCs you and you never get a turn. Hope you guys enjoyed this monster review from me. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like to help me out. Subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.